Coming in right now, we've got the first round for playoffs in LCK, and we have SK Telecom T1 versus Afreeca Freecs in the wildcard sections. Both teams looking to get to Worlds and the finals appearance here in LCK. As we start with the team comps, Afreeca's best team comp is Afreeca's team comp focuses on catching out people in crowded spots like the jungle or in Dragon Pit. Meanwhile, SKT's team comp focuses on their late game scaling with Vladimir and Varus. Afreeca's best bet is to get Gangplank fed and wave clear and poke SKT out at farm. But the key matchup here is between Faker and Yukal, with the Kiana on Yukal and the rare Renekton pick for Faker. Whoever wins their lane will destroy, I guess, the game and just scale up and beat everyone as we get into game 1 of SKT versus Afreeca Freecs.
Of course, bruises against Assassins has always worked out in the past. We'll see who's going to be heading over there. Faker at the moment hovering over the Crocodile, but all the chances that we could have a last-minute switch.
I actually think it's 3 winning lanes for SKT if we do settle on the mid lane Renekton, because Vladimir, famous Gangplank counter pick. Because how are you going to assassinate a Varus? Through everyone and with a Devour. So I think SKT just trying to keep the map predictable. So far the game state suits them.
Yeah, well, we're looking for a gank. Effort is here though. Headbutt Pulv onto the Renekton, but Culver-Meek with full rage is going to get him back up to pretty high health. There's the Impale though. Dread has been spotted out immediately. Goes into the stasis, and there's the ult from the Kiana. The supremacy we've been waiting for the first blood, as Senon's getting it turned on but has the ultimate available. And Afreeca will take first blood and get out. Shelly's been started, everyone has converged. Aiming taking a little longer to get here, but they have slowed damage on this Rift Herald. Headbutt Pole, but only onto one. Cannon Barrage flies forward, and immediately Effort is destroyed. But Hemo Plague into the backline can't. Sanguine Pool is there. The barrel doesn't do anything, as Chains of Corruption may turn this one. A double stun, but Vision Control is there, and Faker is going to be able to grab a kill over the side of SKT. Flash Impale comes forward. Clid hasn't found the kills yet, though, as Yukal dives on forward. He thinks that this is his time, and Senon gets into the backline. He'll be able to take down the cow, as Afreeca may have found the chaos that they've been looking for. It is going to be an even trade in the end, 3 for 3.
W heal.
Yeah.
Later in the game, top side.
Yep, Hemoplague comes in as, okay, Tides of Blood going to turn it. He's still got the Sanguine Pool, remember, guys, and uses it to dodge the body slam. Barrel comes down to get rid of Clid. Dread surviving for the moment, and there's the Cannon Barrage, but Aiming taking so much damage on the bottom end.
Against an AD opponent with TP. In all of the hype, the rotation happens. And speaking of rotations, looking for Keen.
Yep, he's going to get stunned up there. Eats the oranges a little bit too late as the barrel comes down. Is going to be able to pop it, wanting to turn this, but doesn't have Cannon Barrage, unfortunately. So that's going to mean that's a very dead Pirate on the bottom side, and Faker gets his 3rd killing spree. He has never died on Renekton. Now has been spotted. The rest of SKT converging. A teleport is going to come forward as Khan makes his way towards the top side, finds a 4-man Hemoplague. Gigantic damage, but there's the supreme display of talent, not actually getting the value that it wants, as the Cannon Barrage is very late. Yukal survives for a while, but eventually will go down, and Aiming just can't find the skill shots. Flashed on and obliterated by Faker as Keen is running for the hills. He's seen these abyssal voyages, not quite able to get the damage. Yes! The passive enough in the end, but it's only a very small cherry on top of an SKTK. We'll have that GA almost done, and 2 armor items is about enough to deal with the double Dirk.
Tabbies onto the Varus as well, so a lot of incremental defensive itemization.
All right, Dread just going to get pounced on there by Faker as Baron gets very angry. Oh, the last order, he is dead! Oh my god, he had Zhonya's!
He should have Zhonya's, it was mid-flight.
Afreeca looking like they will be trying to fight. Dread is going to be up 8 seconds. He's never making it to this fight. As Chains of Corruption comes down, Yukal diving into the backline, gets himself the supreme display of talent, but the explosion not quite big enough. Faker is going to go down though, is now Aiming, getting turned on. The Hemoplague's huge. The last Tides of Blood going to be enough. Double kill coming in for Khan. He threaded those abilities just fine. And SKT will take the Baron, and a huge advantage in game number 1.
Here comes Dread, front row to see the bad news. He's re-engaging.
That is a 3-man body slam as Khan into the Sanguine Pool. It's not even going to die. Insult meet injury. SKT in the driver's seat, over double the kills now. A real tilter for the Afreeca players. I mean, Khan surviving on about 8,000 gold. All of a sudden the lead. This was such a close game up until that Baron. where everything went wrong for Afreeca. Clid gets the flash, gets the impale, and that is a very dead Gragas. I believe Zhonya's was even on cooldown at that stage. And SKT, it's feeling very elementary. Khan, he knows this feeling, but this time he's got backup. Effort is going to make his way in. Faker teleported, gets into the backline. Cull the Meek to get all of his health back. As Keen has to eat oranges to get out of the way of the open maw of this crocodile. Teddy moves over as well, and Afreeca just can't do anything. This is the tower we prepared earlier. Khan has a pull that he's going to utilize here. And Teddy taking matters into his own hands, sidestepping the Mystic shots beautifully.
He's
and a
front lining.
second inhibitor is going to go down. First time. I grew up a little bit and realized that storytelling in that book was absolutely amazing.
Goblet of Fire is the one we're talking about here. Is Khan
No,
took a lot of
Order
free
of the
damage.
Phoenix. Order of the Phoenix.
That's right, Order of the Phoenix. Right.
As, yeah, Keen, we are trading a lot of abilities here. Ultimate finally comes down as Keen getting it turned on. True Shot Barrage not going to be enough. Keen going to flash, gets out of the tighter blood range just. That man advantage that we talk about with these sort of pushes when you have a lead like this is with SKT as Yukal. He's just trying to find his way in. Faker has to go into his Zhonya's as he is going to get knocked down to the Guardian Angel. Now, Yukal moves his way in, still hasn't used that ultimate just yet. Does eventually throw it down, but it is not going to be enough as Effort is going to get turned on. He's going to have to flash, has himself the thick skin, but remember, doesn't last quite as long now as aiming. Wants to find the Mystic shot, is going to be able to do it. After a cheeky E, and now Baron could be available. The trade that SKT accept.
Of effectiveness, given that Yukal's got a pretty dull blade.
Well, that's a Chains of Corruption landing there. Faker looks for his way in, but Dread is going to use that Zhonya's. Khan finds his way into the backline.
Baby!
Oh my god! The explosion of damage. Ezreal was there for a second, gone the next Senin. Unbreakable will, but I believe it's going to be broken now. Yukal comes in and says, guys, where did you go? I was looking for a flank, and this is just a 1 versus 3. He is mopped up easily, sliced, diced, prepared for dinner. And SKT looking for the game #1 win, and they'll find it. Nexus turrets will be taken down. Afreeca, they found that surprise Baron at the end, but not quite enough as the Nexus explodes, and SKT, one more, and they'll be moving on to face Sandbox in the next round.
Not a flawless performance by SKT, but an effective one. Regular season, we're thinking AD. Melee, it is Yasuo.
Oh man, Yasuo Draven. Talk about a last round of picks here of who the nameplates say are on the team. So this certainly could be Afreeca evening out this best of 3. But unfortunately with the Q, now Keen hard shoving. Could be a plate gank as Yukal is going to come over. We're actually looking to go for a dive here. Keen flashing forward, gets himself the root exhaust. Down onto Khan, but gets the stun. Max range ultimate comes in first blood once again. Over to Afreeca Freecs as Keen picks it up despite realm warping at the same time. Okay, Hook is just going to straight up miss there.
You might be getting one more turret plate out of this, but it's a very incremental lead rather than a dominant one.
Oh, actually a lot of damage. Whirling Death comes in. We do have to devour as Senin's tanking the turret. Gets himself the flay, but Teddy flashes himself out. An opportunity as Dread, Arctic Assault, and the flash. Realm Warp going to come in as they're looking for the dive. Arctic Assault goes wide, but they may still just have the damage. The Q is going to land. Dread takes a fair bit of damage. Fade away jump shot on the ultimate is going to secure it. A little bit choppy, but otherwise absolutely fine. Towards the Draven as now Yukal is being impaled. They're looking for him. He's not actually going to throw it out. Faker being taken down very low. Whirling Death flies in as there's the Pop Blossom, but he's booped out of the way. The Mountain Drake has been started. Effort gets the Devour and Regurgitate over the wall as Senin flashes just the right time. The AoE from this Rise almost taking down Clid. True Shot Barrage just enough.
They're rushing straight at Baron. They might lose it here.
Yep, they are just going to dive right on top. They've got
it.
the Earth, Wind, and Fire in the Dragons. 2 of those really, really good at taking down this Purple Worm. It's taken off the board. Yukal might be the sacrificial lamb, but he's going to flash to try and get himself out of the way. SKT want to kill as many of these Barons as they possibly can. Dread, great sidestep, flashes. Is going to get out of the way there as Keen. He still has his outer turret available, and that's the Lantern Ride that is going to be so important as this game continues. Itemization for taking down this little Pikachu in a side lane. Now, a few people here is, okay, we're going aggressive onto the Yasuo, finds himself the last breath onto Effort, but 1 versus 4, I have a feeling that SKT should be able to get this one done, and they do. That's just the inting Yasuos that you guys come to expect from all of your... Adoration stack still there. You can see 775 real blue on these blades as Khan might be the first one. Aiming, looking for it, gets it! Huge cash in for the Draven. Looking to take down the inhibitor here as well, and the Afreeca Freecs. They are such a driving force here in game number 2. Looks like we're going to go to the distance here today.
Against the Baron buff push, so smart use of resources there from Afreeca. Speaking of resources,
Hook lands onto Clid. He can't do anything. Whirling Death is going to equal the end for the Skarner. Another one comes in. Pop Blossom from Faker finds it, but only onto Dread, as now Faker's copping damage from Keen up towards the top side. Oh God, Khan, nothing he can do. Faker obliterated. Realm Warp delivers the Afreeca Freecs into the open arms of the Tahm Kench, who goes golden to represent how much money he's worth. As Senan takes him down, Teddy gets a kill off the back end, but 1 versus 4, I have a feeling this means game number 3.
absolutely result
Flash
here.
forward, stand aside, Teddy. Aiming, looking to win this game, and Afreeca even out the series.
It's gone red side so far.
First time pick here for Faker, and
Something
he is going to lock it in.
Something he's been practicing in solo queue a lot. As Jax played it in the famous Longzhu final victory over SKT 2 years ago. The moment that Afreeca said, we're playing side lanes, SKT, it's hard to match Draven Thresh early, and they do seed some 2v2 there, but to stop Draven and Thresh from exerting their will, and Faker's here too.
Yeah, even able to get over that wall. It's a good play there from Senan. Flashes out of the way, but the Abscond stand aside. Not enough. First blood over to Clid. Teleports in everywhere as Yukal gets a huge Ring of Frost, but Clid is going to be okay. Gets the health back, I believe, from the Kingslayer, and SKT make it out scot-free, getting everything.
These are big moments for SKT to not actually have Khan die in that scenario and tank this much aggro. Dread and Clid.
Yeah, face check comes in from Clid, but Arctic Assault already used there from Dread.
Kiana's walking up as well. She just got her ultimate.
Yep, so Faker going to be able to throw people into walls, but Khan taking a turret shot. He's lower than they otherwise want him to be. They dive on forward, but there's the ult, there's the damage, and here's the SKT that wants to make that gauntlet run of dreams.
Really nice stuff from SKT.
Pick up that Terra-shaped river buff on the queue as well. Definitely the highest value that you want for these scenarios. Flash forward from King, gets the Frozen Tomb. And there we go. Faker throws out the ult, doesn't get the highest of value, and Keen's now found his way. It could be the turnaround potentially here, but Khan is just dancing around. The skill shot leaps back in, is going to fall, but it's still a one trade from SKT, and Whirling Death is just going to skirt on past. Faker will take the return, but only goes down to 200 health. Ward over, but Dread decides, nope, I don't want to go into my own prison. Is now Keen looking for the solo kill against Khan. There's the flash forward. Counter-Strike has come down, but in goes Yukal. Not going to be a solo kill today, as Yukal just jumps his way forward with the flash, guarantees the kill, and Keen's going to pick it up. Fantastic that Keen now.
Part of that's a good fight back. Side of Afreeca Freecs says, here is that roaming play that we saw earlier.
Yep, Whirling Death is going to come in and at least deal with this minion wave as Keen spots Khan, but he does get rid of the turret aggro. A fantastic ultimate, but not enough from Keen there at all, as Clid's going to lock down yet another kill. 3-0-3 on the Silas. He's the hero for SKT in Game 3. First item here for aiming has been completed, but it was very, very late. Wasn't able to wield that for any sort of dominance in the laning phase. As you can see, money's actually very even between the AD carries. As, yeah, he has to pop the Unbreakable Will, and the Chain Lash just going to be stepped aside from, and that is free Adoration stacks cashed in.
Cash in was, yeah, the cherry on top.
Yep, that is a BF Sword's worth of gold, as aiming instantly cleanses to get out of that Glacial Prison that Clid hijacked. And through towards him.
Heard about it over the wall.
Yukal's going to get through there. Okay, Effort slowed down by the Winter's Wrath. Flayed back as well. And now Effort with the Unbreakable Will. I have a feeling that is named completely wrong. The will seems to be broken for the SKT support.
Yeah, said Protobelt, but of course meant a Hex Flash over the wall. The only way you were going to get over there. Now there's more, though.
Yeah, looking for the fight back as Dread is going to immediately explode. The huge fanfare with the ultimate from Faker, and Yukal stares down the members of SKT as he goes golden, but is still able to get out of there. Clid is going to get hooked up, but is able to take down the kill. Onto Keen, goes golden there as well. Now Teddy looking for the cleanup. Yukal aiming to get back, but Faker says, I don't care, mate. Come at me. We're going to take a Baron.
And it's Baron damage dealers of all. This time is going to be fine. And how about a Baron for the Alistar? And Faker's cleanup is what guarantees them Baron and another lead change.
Yep, and now Clid might be in trouble. Faker finds his way towards the bottom side though, and boom goes the dynamite. See you later, Keen. Now Clid could be in trouble, but Dread cannot get any follow-up. And SKT are just making picks everywhere.
Match win streak, as we'll hold the point for a second.
Tactical sweep gonna come through here as Clid picks up a prison. Dread unperturbed, still looking for Khan. Khan gonna avoid a lot of the CC though, and there's Clid's prison. Way more damage onto Keen. Mitigates a bit of it, but Faker just picks up another one. The assassination of the SKT mid laner is gigantic, and Dread goes golden for a second, but it's still the same fate. Ucal, he's going to have a repeat. It is going to be the double kill for Faker. Will he be able to tidy up the next one? Sorry, double kill coming in for Clid now, as it was 1 for 1 each side, and SKT, they'll barrel down. They're looking for the base. For anyone to take Teddy down, the items on this SKT squad are just huge, and Khan looking for the flank. Teddy actually starting this one up. Supercharges in the back line. Immediately Senin is dealt with. Whirling Death is not that this time, as another Hex Flash from Effort is going to do some zoning. Unbreakable Will is there this time, and Clid throws out the prison once again. They're diving straight into the backline. Who cares about turrets as Clid has the Zonyas? We're not going to find the Void Seekers. Teddy's still chasing after the Afreeca Freecs, and this is the SKT dominance that we've wanted to see this series.
They might be trying to close the game here. 2 members down, only 3 left, only wave first Raven.
Definitely have higher health bars though, as Aiming just looking to try and keep himself safe in the backline. The dive of this SKT squad is really huge, but if Aiming can get that first kill, if they can get the snowball rolling, they might be able to do some work. But Keen, you can't be moving that far forward. He's now got a stopwatch, so he's able to get himself into untargetability, but now can't re-engage. Good hook lands, and Effort is once again going to go down.
Response to SKT.
Yep, Teddy. Void Seeker did fly forward. He's tagged up Aiming with that one. Khan teleports in. Okay, Senin looks for it. They're going to take down Clid. That's a huge one. Another cash-in comes in. 5 members of Afreeca will be around this Baron. Now SKT trying to get in there. Remember, Faker's ultimate so useful. Instantly clashes the prison. Tries to dodge the hook, but he can't. It's another kill coming in for the Draven. The Baron is super low, but now Afreeca are focusing SKT members. Khan trying to get the work done, but he's unable to do so. It's the Baron falling, and Afreeca have kept the game alive.
Turns out unfathomable is not impossible. Big turn of fortune.
Some new elements, though, as the reset availability is going to be there. It looks like Afreeca do not even want to contest this, but it's so dangerous. The reset comes in as Keen's finally made his way forward. SKT, they've got a teleport coming from Khan, but it's right into the middle of Afreeca, and the hook timing was off. That's what nerves can do. As now Afreeca, there's a big angry dragon between them and SKT. As Keen, he's found Faker, but in goes Teddy. The explosion, the damage. Clid has stolen away the Elder Drake, and now SKT a huge edge in the team fight. Ucal now down so low. Teddy dives forward. That's veteran C for you. Double kill for the Kai'Sa. 1 for the Jax. And a very dead Draven. SKT have done it, and they will now be facing Sandbox in round 1 of the playoffs.
Absolutely, Atlas. Good call there. The day than we could have predicted, but you can tell that the SKT faithful are amped to see that the run does not end here.
Yeah, before those cheers, they had to remove their hearts from their throats, though, Papa Smithy. Didn't think it would be quite this close. That felt like a death sentence away from Afreeca being able to find something in that fight, but in the end, Teddy took matters into his own hands.
Postseason in Korea.